Where should you spend your time as your business grows? Now, this is an interesting question, isn't it? I'm sure you're busy. I'm sure you work hard. Are you working on the right stuff? Are you doing the right work? And what is the right work to be doing? What should you be doing? That's what I want to explore. Now, I've talked about this business growth journey for a trade business before, but it's useful now, so I'm going to go through it again a little bit, right? When you start out, your focus is very much on getting some work and then doing it well, doing it to a good standard. You tend to get work through word of mouth, right? Which really means through your personal network, your relationships with people. And you kind of do everything at work at first too, don't you? You're doing the quoting, you're finding the work, you're spending the vast majority of your week on the tools, actually doing the work, and then you're fitting the quoting and the invoicing and maybe the bookkeeping in around the edges. Maybe after hours, maybe on the weekends, because you feel like you need to do a full week of work on the tools. As you grow, you hire people, you grow your team, and where you spend your time needs to change. And a few things happen. They don't all happen at once, of course. You start hiring tradespeople and apprentices. So instead of being the person doing all the work, you start to become the person who's still trying to do a full week of work on the tools and make sure these guys are doing a good job and the quality stays high, and still doing the quoting and the admin yourself. Maybe you start getting a bookkeeper to help you do some of the bookkeeping. Maybe you get some admin help in too, to do some scheduling or some payroll, or the admin that doesn't have to be you. So now your responsibilities are shifting, aren't they? From finding work and doing it to finding work for other people to do and kind of helping to make sure they can do the work well, and all the other work around the trade work gets done properly as well. So you shifted from doing it yourself to helping make your team do it. And this is the big shift I want you to understand, right? You'll feel very compelled still to be on the tools, mucking in with your guys, or pulling your weight properly, or doing your share. You'll feel like you're cheating or dodging work if you're not on the tools. You'll be horribly aware that if you're not on the tools, you're not making money for your business, so you have to be paid for by the margins you make when you're other tradespeople, and that's a big shift. So all this stuff's against you, right? All this emotional stuff and this money pressure is against you making this shift from being the person doing the work to being the person who does the other stuff, who finds the work for the other people to do. There's pressure. The good news is you don't have to do it all at once, right? It's a journey, and you can spend some time off the tools at first and grow the time off your tools as your business grows and your team grows and all that. So that's something. And of course, as you take on more overheads, like you not being on the tools, like the admin person, like the bookkeeper, like the business coach, very important, right? You need to adjust your margins and increase your volume of work and the sales you win to cover those additional costs, those additional overheads, right? And to make more sales, you need to do sales better, and you need to generate more leads, which causes marketing. So you're shifting to sales and marketing, but you also need to make sure your tradespeople are doing a good job, even when you're not there, and you need to support them. And you've got a team, and you need to look after them too. That's important, right? You need to make sure they can do the work that you've found, and you put all the organization around that, and you need to make sure you look after them and that they're happy and cared for and managed and led properly. Ask for our 7 Systems ebook, which explains this stuff in some more detail, right? It's very good, I think. I wrote it. You can start getting your head around them properly as you're trying to make this shift in your business. You need to build systems, right? For marketing and sales to find and win the work and win it at good margins. For operations, so that team of yours in the field there can be doing the work on time and on budget and to standard without you having to be there. For the back office, so the admin happens properly and the money gets looked after and you understand your numbers. And then for the people, you need to manage yourself and you need to manage your team. And yourself as you go through this transition, of course, and your team as the business grows and changes. Okay? Very important. Your time is increasingly needing to be spent on the work of building these systems and looking after your people rather than doing the work yourself. And you need to manage your emotional attachment to being the man with the toolkit as well. Ask for the 7 Systems book. We'll send you the guide. Or of course, if you want to talk about the business coaching, book one of those calls, a Moneymaker call.